Hello my stinky little friends, and welcome back to another video. I feel like this year has just flown by, and I would really like to focus this week on trying to slow down. The way I plan to do that is by being intentional about how I'm spending my time, and by also paying attention to the small joys that I know I experience every day, but sometimes maybe I don't notice them as much, and trying to really be more present in the moment. So today's plan is we're going thrifting. We actually haven't checked out any of the thrift stores in this area yet, and I have a sneaky feeling that there's going to be a lot of good stuff. For me, I feel like thrifting is a great way to be present in the moment, because you kind of have to in order to find stuff. You have to pay attention. And then that feeling when you actually find something that you really, really like, and in that moment it's one of a kind and you found it, you hunted for it, is just, it's so good. I plan on mostly looking for home stuff and decor today because I don't need any more clothes. What I do need is home stuff. I'm looking for wall art, I'm looking for shelving. Specifically, I would love to find one of these shelves with hearts on it to go in my office. All right, that's the plan for today, so let's get thrifting. We are back from what might have been the most successful thrifting day of my life. Guys, I found so much good stuff. I'm so excited to show you everything that I found. So first up, I found this little guy. He's so cute. Since we are going into fall soon, and some of us have already started celebrating as of August 1st, I thought that I would pick up some fall stuff, and I found this little guy. I found two baskets. This one and then this one with the little strawberries. I don't know where this one is gonna go yet, but I do have a plan for this one. I'll show you in a minute. No way, you're already chewing on this. This is not a moose toy. I also found this super cute trinket box, and then when I was cleaning it, I found in one of these little drawers a pay stub from 1949 from a trucking company. Look at that. How cool is that? And it's just crazy to think that someone's pay stub trinket box belongs to me now. Like, I wonder what a guy named Charles from 1949 who works at a trucking company would think about his furniture being used as a jewelry box. And then I found three different things for wall art. The first one is this. It's a little cross stitch of a rocking chair. I think he's got like a little bag of blueberries, and it's just so cute. It's so cute. The last two wall arts that we found are actual paintings by C. Carson. When me and Ryan went to England a couple years ago now, we bought a winter Christmas painting from a market there. I usually hang that every holiday season, and so I thought that these would make a great addition to holiday themed art to put up during the holidays. And I thought it was really unique how they actually framed the painting. So that's a canvas inside of a frame, and I don't think I've ever seen that before. And then last but not least, the crowning glory of this thrift haul, and the piece that I'm so excited about, that I even said I was looking for, my shelf with a heart. It's perfect! It's perfect! I'm so excited about this. My plan is to get some little pegs to add to it so that I can actually hang this basket on the shelf and put some like flowers or something inside of it, but I'm so excited for this. Ryan actually dug this one up. I had already passed the shelf that this was on, and it was like at the end of the day, and so I was a little bit, I think maybe a little bit burnt out looking at things or like digging through everything to find stuff. So I just passed right by it, and he dug it up. He found it and he goes, "Is this what you're looking for?" Yes! Oh, I love it. Guess how much it cost? Guess how much it's cost? $3.40. $3? $3.40? Beautiful. Truly one of the best thrift hauls I've had in a long time. I love all of it. I'm so happy with it. We did also buy some flowers while we were out, and I don't like leaving them for super long without putting them in water, so we're gonna go do that right now. The flowers that I picked out are also kind of fall themed. I think I'm manifesting fall at this point, and I think this guy also inspired me a little bit to get more in the fall mood. Let's talk about the books that I'm reading this week. So last week I read and finished Happy Place by Emily Henry. I think it is probably one of my favorite Emily Henry books that I've read. We all know that I struggled with Big Beautiful Life and Beach Read, but I really enjoyed Happy Place. It felt to me like a love letter for love of all kinds. It included the love between friends, a second chance romance, learning how to love yourself and the acceptance of who you are, and then also the pain of loving and needing your family but being unable to bridge the distance between you. I think the only thing that stopped me from giving this book 5 stars was the miscommunication trope, but other than that, I loved this book. I gave it 4.7 stars on Fable. And then my current reads are, I'm listening to A Curious Beginning by Deanna Raybourn on audiobook. I'm about halfway through at the moment and I'm really enjoying it so far. I really like the narrator for the audiobook, which is usually my biggest hurdle when it comes to audiobooks, is if I don't vibe with the sound of someone's voice, I just can't do it. I can't listen to it. Even on like 1.5 speed, I can't do it. But I like her voice, and the actual content of the book has been really entertaining so far. It's actually the first book in the series where I picked up the second book in the series from the library and didn't realize that it was a series, which I have done. I think this is my second time doing that at the library, picking up the end of a series, but someone recommended that I go back and read the first one and read them in order, so I'm doing that. It's based in old-timey England. The main character, Veronica, is the antithesis of what a typical Victorian era woman is supposed to be. They're supposed to be well-mannered, mild, and traditional, and Veronica is none of those things. She's opinionated, she's independent, and she has absolutely no interest in settling down with a family. She has traveled all over the world to collect butterflies and sell them, and she is more than self-sufficient. She has no will or inclination to be a kept woman. I really love how headstrong she is, and I think that even when she's incorrect about something, she's so confident about it that she's almost like gaslighting me to believe her even when I know that she's wrong about something. And I've really been loving the chemistry between her and the male main character, Mr. Stoker. So far in the book, they've mostly just introduced the characters. We've gotten to know the characters a little bit, and they've introduced a mystery element to the plot. And currently Veronica and Mr. Stoker have run away with the circus as a way to escape the people who are searching for Veronica. What I want to see happen in the second half of the book is for her to become more involved in like the detective work of the plot. I would love for her to get really involved in investigating what is actually going on. So far, love it, very entertaining, and I'm having a great time reading it. And then the second book that I'm reading this week, I'm always reading at least one book on my Kindle because I always read before I go to bed, and this week I'm rereading Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I recently lent one of my friends the entire series to read for the first time, and that just really gave me the itch to reread the entire series. I think this is my third or fourth reread of Throne of Glass. It's a series that got me back into reading in 2019, and I know that it's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but it truly is just so near and dear to my heart. I love it so much. I love all the characters, and it feels very comforting to reread a series that I love so much. I will say, and this might just be because I've read it so many times, but I do not know how any of the plot twists got me the first time that I was reading it, because they truly did. When I was reading it the first time and the plot twists were happening, I was flabbergasted. I was shocked. It came from left field. I had no idea. But reading it now, again, it's so obvious. It's so obvious what is happening in the plot. And then I've been wanting to try a new artsy hobby recently. I absolutely love my coloring books. I reach for them all the time, but I wanted to branch out just a little bit and try something new. And a couple of vlogs ago, when I was painting those different vases that I got from Michael's, I really remembered how much I truly enjoy painting. It really calms all of my thoughts, and it's very meditative. I'm fully aware that I don't think I have the imagination or the skills to just paint on canvas, and I feel like canvases just take up a lot of space regardless. So I wanted to try a different kind of painting, and I picked up this watercolor workbook from Emily Lex Studios, which is so teeny tiny. It's so easy to store, it doesn't take up any space. Each different page teaches you how to watercolor. I got the flowers one, so each different page teaches me how to watercolor different flowers. They even sketch the flower for you. I thought that maybe this would be a good way to continue to paint without needing to use canvas and acrylics. So I thought that we could try this out today and see how it goes. Okay, I'm all finished. What do we think? Hi. Yeah. Okay. What do you think? You like it? You like it? Thank you. I think it looks pretty good for my first try. I mean, as a recovering perfectionist, what's more important is that I had fun. I was really just like completely focusing on painting and on nothing else, which was really nice. Please excuse my face. I just got back from the gym, which I have been very successfully consistent with for the last 3 weeks. I've gone 3 times a week, every week. I think I had some kind of weird mental barrier about going to the gym that I just couldn't get over, and my problem was I just couldn't find a time to go, which sounds so silly. It sounds so silly to me now because I have all day to go. I can go whenever I want. But my brain told me that I didn't have any time to go, so I wasn't going. But then I spoke to Ryan about it, and he said something that has helped him in the past with going to the gym and exercise is when you think about it, you do it. Like whenever that thought, oh, I should probably work out, I should probably do some movement today, pops into your head, then that's when you go and do it. I was like, cool, well, that is like every morning for me. I wake up and I think, well, I should probably get some movement in today. And then that led me to realizing, just go in the morning. I'll just go when I wake up, get ready and go. And so that's what I've been doing, and that has been really working for me. I have some plans for the rest of the day, but I am disgusting right now, so I'm gonna shower and get dressed. I have something to show you that might not quite fit the overall vibe of the video, but I'm so excited about it, and I have a feeling that you guys are going to be excited about it too. Before I show you, I need to preface this with I am extremely spoiled by my husband. That man has not said no to me a day in his life. I truly got so lucky when I met Ryan. He is just the kindest person with the biggest heart, and he really truly spoils me. That being said, on the first week of his birthday month, he bought me a Lenox Spice Village. I cannot express how excited I am about this. I have wanted one of these for such a long time. Truly, I feel so grateful. Oh my god, that's so cute! I don't think it would be possible for me to make a video about slowing down and finding small joys without talking about tea. Tea is my love language. I drink tea every day. I truly believe tea makes everything better. The routine of boiling the kettle and choosing a mug and picking which tea I want to drink and actually making the tea is so soothing. And then actually sitting with my warm cup of tea, it's just the best. It's the best feeling. I feel as though tea is one of the most consistent small joys that I can find in my day-to-day. Chai in particular is my fall drink of choice. I feel as though I'm starting to manifest fall this week, and so I thought we could try making a pumpkin cheesecake syrup for my chais. I've seen a lot of people making syrups recently, and they just look so good. They look so tasty, and so I thought I would give it a try. I'd really like to try this syrup, but it's too late in the day for caffeine. But I found this pumpkin spice tea that is caffeine free, so I'm gonna try it with this. That's tasty. That's really tasty. Okay guys, it's my bedtime now, but as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again soon with another video.